Fine. Right. So, now here we have seen date next and address first. And spelling mistakes, avoid passive voice, avoid personal pronouns, avoid repetition of words and phrases, avoid commonplace words. Okay. Now, I am is 2 words. So, I have already mentioned it here. Right. Avoid giving importance to yourself. Better give primary attention to the patient. So, demand of the OET. So, patient is more important. Then next, writing this letter. This word writing is redundant. Now, what do you mean by redundant? Anybody who sees this letter will understand that you are writing this letter. I am writing this letter till here. Everyone knows that this is a letter. Then why do we want to tell that? See, by writing these 5 words, how many mistakes you have done? I am, 2 words is 1 word you have written. That is number 1 mistake. Writing is understood. It is redundant. It is redundant. Okay. It is redundant. Everyone knows that you are writing. So why should you say that you are writing? Because already everyone knows that you are writing here. They can understand that you are writing this letter. It doesn't fall from the sky. The words don't fall from the sky. It is writing itself. This is writing. Everyone can understand. So do not write those things which others can understand easily. Already know. Okay. Do not write the other. Do not write those things. Do not write those. Do not write those. Do not write the information which the readers can understand without your without mentioning it, without mentioning it, the information, without mentioning it. See, you need not mention I am writing this letter. I am writing this letter. The other person who is reading, he can understand that you are writing and this is a letter. So why are you writing these 5 words? It doesn't add any value to your letter. It's just 5 waste words. Just 5 waste words. And moreover, you are making a big mistake. You are coming in front of the patient and giving yourself more importance than the patient himself. So start always with the patient's name because he is important. Right. He is very important. So that is called redundant information. Redundant. redundant information, useless information, unnecessary information. So right, next. Okay. Yes. So the next point is I am writing this letter. I am writing this letter. This is active voice. Active voice. First of all, the sentence itself is not necessary and you are writing active voice. So I am telling you, avoid active voice. Avoid active voice as far as possible. Oh, as far as possible. Avoid active voice as far as possible. Okay. Avoid active voice as far as possible. Whenever there is an opportunity, use the passive voice. Use active voice only when there is no possibility of writing in the passive. Mr. Sergio, who requires. Now, Mr. Sergio, first name. Mr. Sergio, first name. Actually, in the case notes, it's not given properly. So, in the case notes, the actual name is this. Okay, I have corrected the case notes. This is the original name, Mr. Sergio Marquina. Actually, he is from Spain. Yeah, right. So, Sergio Marquina. But what you have used is, you have used, so only first name. You have to write both the first name and the second name. Okay. So now here, Mr. Sergio, use the second name only. Okay. Only in the subject, comma, use the full name, both the first and the second names. But everywhere else, use only the second name along with the title. So only in the subject, use the full name, both the first and the second names. But everywhere else, use only the second name along with the title. That's what it is. So what you have written, you have used the first name. So it should be Marquina. So actually it was incomplete information in the case notes. Mr. Marquina. Mr. Marquina. Okay, who requires? Spelling mistake, requires. Okay, learn the spelling mistakes. Learn the spellings properly. Requires, R-E-Q-U-I-R-E-S, requires. Requires. Mr. Marquina, okay, requires continuous rehabilitation care at home following road traffic accident. Accident, ACCI, it looks like ACA. Okay, ACCI, dot is missing here, that's why. She is being discharging tomorrow. So she is being discharged tomorrow. Following the discharge tomorrow. When is she getting discharged? So today's date is 24. Discharge date is 25. Okay. She is being discharged. Being is already there. She is being discharged. Discharged. That is the spelling. Tomorrow. 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 So that is another spelling mistake. What all spelling mistakes you do? Anyone, you write 10 times so that these mistakes you will not do again. Okay, no problem. If we did not know, no problem. She is being discharged tomorrow. Okay, I am writing this letter to refer Mr. Marquina. Okay, what exactly? He was admitted to hospital following a road traffic accident. On assessment, hip fracture. So hip fracture was diagnosed with hip fracture. Okay, let us see the case notes. So hip fracture, road traffic accident. Okay, hip fracture, it is clear. Hip fracture, it was diagnosed with hip fracture, no possible. Question mark is not there. So hip fracture. Okay. So you can write like this. Mr. Marquina, comma, who was diagnosed with a hip fracture following a road accident requires rehabilitation, continuous rehabilitation. Requires continuation of rehabilitation following the discharge tomorrow. So where is he being discharged? She is being discharged. She, why is she? Why are you changing the gender? Be careful, Mr. and she, they don't go together. Mr. means he, and you are writing she. Very big problem. Okay, how can you write she? Okay, where is he being discharged? Let us see here. So at home, discharge back home. Discharge back, continuation of rehabilitation at home. Okay, so you have to mention that also. Discharge back home. Okay, right. Mr. Marquina, who was diagnosed with a hip fracture, okay, with a hip fracture, okay, following a road traffic accident, okay, requires continuation of rehabilitation following the discharge back home tomorrow. This is enough. So this would be better. Yeah. So that is how you can write. This is the best possible way you can write. One sentence. Everything included. Right. Next one, continuous. So all the students, no problem. You write mistakes, that's okay. But afterwards, check, na? Learn. Spelling mistakes. Rectify your mistakes on your own. Go to Cambridge Dictionary and rectify your spellings. Okay, I'll give you the link for Cambridge Dictionary. So this is the link for Cambridge Dictionary. Yes, this is the link for Cambridge Dictionary. You can go there and you can check your spelling and you can verify it whether it is right or wrong. So continuous, CONTINUOUS, continuous. Rehabilitation, very good. Care at home. Following, okay. At home, care, rehabilitation, care at home. Very good. That's correct. So your sentence is correct. No doubt your sentence is correct. But the quality, I'm improving the quality of the sentence. Discharging, no discharged, being discharged, back home. Okay, fine. Right, Mr. Serigo, no, Mr. Marquina. Mr. Marquina. So now you have given me a confusion whether it is Mr. or Mrs. or Miss or whatever it is. Because you are saying he, she here. So be careful. Okay, here spelling accident spelling is not very clear here. The next one was admitted to hospital on 15. So this on 15, whenever you get the date in the first sentence, write in the beginning. So let us write here the date first. This is called the setting. Date. Okay, date first you write. Date. Then you write the remaining things. Okay, on 15/10/2029. This is the setting. So you can write on 15/10, 15th December. 15th December. Okay, be careful. Don't write this style. Okay. So always start the paragraph like this with a setting. Always time setting if possible. Always start the paragraph with the setting. Okay, the time. Okay, the time. For example, what you can write here on 15 October 2020, like on 15 October 2020, comma, dot, dot, dot. That is continuation. So like that you have to start. Okay, like that you can start. So be careful. That is called the setting. Next one. Following a road traffic accident. Yeah. Already you have written road traffic accident here. Following from here onwards. Following a road traffic accident. Take the neat picture, okay? I'm not able to see. If I'm putting down, it is cutting. So be careful while how you are presenting. Following road traffic accident. Following a road traffic accident. A is missing here. A is missing. A road traffic accident. See. A road traffic accident. Fine. So again you are writing here the same thing. Of course, here good thing what you have done is A you have written. See, take a neat picture. Don't write up and down. Following a road traffic. This is called repetition. So avoid repetition. Repetition. Avoid repetition. Avoid repeating the same things whatever already told. Avoid them. Finished. Okay. Avoid them. That's it. Okay. So avoid repeating the same words and phrases. Okay. Better use synonyms or antonyms or alternative expressions. Alternative expressions. So use something else. Don't use the same thing. Next, on assessment, comma. This is a phrase. This is a prepositional phrase. You have to put a comma here. Comma required. On assessment, hip fracture found and he underwent. Okay, hip fracture found. On assessment, hip fracture found. Okay. Hip fracture was diagnosed. Okay. Was diagnosed. And he underwent open reduction internal fixation. Okay. Open, okay. So on assessment, hip fracture was diagnosed and open reduction internal fixation has been was performed. Okay. Right. So you have to be very careful. On assessment, hip fracture found. Where did you find that one? Did you find hip fracture? Hip fracture was, okay, diagnosed. Maybe. Use appropriate words, suitable words. Don't use words just like that. Use suitable words. Okay. He did not find it. He observed it. He assessed it. He diagnosed. Better diagnosed. But already it is there in the beginning. Okay. Following the admission. Okay, fine. So be careful what you are writing. This is also already repeated. Okay. Hip fracture. Continuous. You did not write it only. That is important. You did not write in the beginning. Okay. Fine. Open reduction, internal fixation. Right. Now let us see the case notes once again. So continue physiotherapy at home, regain mobility, education regarding safe exercise programs, effective use of walking aids. Okay. Control F. Internal. Open reduction. Okay. Right. So here it is. Surgery. Okay. For which he underwent, or for which open reduction internal fixation was performed. Okay. For which, okay, consequently he underwent. Okay, you can say consequently. Okay. Therefore, he underwent open reduction internal fixation. Very good. This sentence is correct. Okay, and therefore, you can use the word therefore. He underwent, okay, was diagnosed, and therefore was diagnosed, and therefore, comma, he underwent open reduction internal fixation. Open reduction and internal fixation. Okay. His pain is treated with medication. Pain has been effectively treated with medication. His pain is treated. His pain. Why his? Why active voice? Okay, this is a passive voice only. His pain. Why his pain? Pain has been. Pain is important in this sentence. Pain is important. Okay. Pain has been effectively treated. Yeah. His pain. Why his? So bring this pain forward. That's all. Pain has been effectively treated, managed with medications. Okay. Medications. Right plural. Better. Pain has been present perfect. Now also. Okay. Pain has been effectively. He was treated, but pain has been managed. Effectively managed with medications. With medications. That's all. Pain has been, right? Next time, neatly you present. Pain has been effectively managed with medications. Next one, 2 unit. What do you mean by 2 unit? And 2 unit PVC. PVC transfused. 2 unit or 2 units. Okay. So figure and word. So the measure and the term. The number and the term should be matching. Okay, the number and the term should be matching. For example, you wrote 2 unit. 2 unit is wrong. 2 unit is wrong. Okay. So what is right then? 2 unit is wrong. Not matching. Okay, singular plural. 2 is plural and you're saying unit. Okay, not matching. Not matching. Not matching. Okay. Then what is right? What is right? 2 units. 2 units. Okay. This is matching. This is matching. So you have to see the number and the measure, unit of measurement. They should match. Remember that. So 2 units of 2 units PVC transfused. What exactly it is? Red blood cells. Packed red blood cells. Actually, it is packed red blood cells. Okay. 2 units packed red blood cells were transfused. Okay. So here also some. Okay. Right. Fine. 2 units of packed red blood cells were transfused. Okay. Why? Because of some problem. Okay, that you did not mention. Why transfused? What is the reason? This is the effect. You did not write the reason. 2 units of packed red blood cells were transfused or have been transfused. 2 units. Don't write a number. 2 units of packed red blood cells were transfused. 2 units of packed red blood cells were transfused. 2 units of packed red blood cells were transfused. Fine, that's it. He responded well to the treatment. He responded well to the treatment. Okay, space, unnecessary space before comma. Okay. uh, no space is required before a comma. So, so no space is required before commas, colons, and periods. Okay. Use a single letter space after them. That is the rule. After them, see, after period you have to use, see, not before. Before no space, after there is a space. So remember that. Fine. On 17/10/2020, don't write like this. You can say yesterday. Yesterday. So today you are writing. What date is today? Today, what date is today's date? Today's date is 24. Okay. Correct. No need. Okay. So on 17/10/2020, his wounds are found clean and dry. Okay. The wound site, is clean and dry. Okay. Right. So the wound site is clean and dry. Right. So cleanliness and dryness. Okay. Have been noticed. Okay, let us see here. Pain has excellently managed by morphine. Why did you not write morphine? Why did you not write morphine? Pain has been excellently, effectively managed with morphine, not medication, morphine. Use the word which is given. Okay, very special information is given and you are not using the information. Use the relevant information. Why are you using ordinary sentences? Okay, right. Pain has been effectively managed with morphine. Okay. So, right. 17/10/2020 is wounds found clean and dry. Clean and dry, separate. Leave space. See here, here more space, here less space. Why? Maintain uniform space. And has no fever or infection. He has no fever, no infection. Then why should you write? Don't write. If he has fever, write. If he doesn't have fever, don't write. Okay. If he has fever, write. If he doesn't have fever, don't write. That's it. So on 17/10/2020, his wounds were found dry and clean. Okay, let us see that once again. Okay. Okay. Clean and dry wound site and stable hemodynamics have been noticed. So like this you can write. Clean and dry wound site and stable hemodynamics have been noticed. So clean and dry wound site and stable hemodynamics have been noticed. Okay. So both of them together you can write like this. Yeah. Right. Next one. On subsequent days, on the subsequent days, the is must. Whenever you write subsequent and all these things, write like this. On the subsequent days, Mr. Sergio, no, Mr. Marquina, second name. Always write second name if you want. On subsequent days, Mr. Margot referred to a physiotherapist for his immobility problems. Okay. Okay. Let us see. Reference physiotherapist. Movement and alignment. Okay. Provided walking aids. Assessment, movement and alignment were assessed. Okay. On 18, not on subsequent days, on the subsequent day. That's also wrong. On the subsequent day means on the next day. Mr. Sergio was referred to a physiotherapist for his immobility problems. Okay. So that is it. Assisted walking. Okay. Assessment, movement and alignment. Okay. Was referred to a physiotherapist. Referred. I don't know whether this word is cut. Take neat picture. Now, why words are cut? Referred. I don't know whether you have written or referred to a physiotherapist for what? For assessment, for the assessment of movement and alignment. For his only, why his you want to write? For movement and alignment problems. Assessment of alignments. You can write like that. Can walk shortly with assistance. Okay. Ambulation is possible for short distances with the support of a walking aids or and assistance. Ambulation has been possible with the ambulation for short distances. Ambulation for short distances has been possible with the support of walking. What type of walking aids? Not clear. Walking aids and some assistance. Okay. Right. And some assistance. Weight bearing exercises have been suggested. Weight bearing exercises have been suggested. I made a mistake. I'm correcting it. Full stop. Pain has been affected by dot stretching and strengthening extra weight bearing exercises suggested in addition to stretching and strengthening exercises. Okay, this is how you are supposed to write. Okay. Was provided with the walking aids. Now he can able to walk. He can able. Can means able. Able means can. Why two things? He can walk or he is able to walk. So write like that. He can walk or he is able to walk. Don't mix up. There are people who are talking can able to. He is able to walk. Okay. Don't mess up things. You can write he can walk or he is able to walk. Can means able. Can means able only. Can means able only. Okay, he is able to walk. Right. He is ready for discharge now. Already you have written. Why are you repeating? Ready for discharge now or tomorrow? You are confusing me. If I don't read the case notes, I'll get confused. See? This one will copy. Control C. Okay, we'll write here. Okay. Right. So these are the two sentences I have given you here. Okay, he's ready for discharge now. No, you told here discharge tomorrow in the beginning. Now only you forgot. You wrote here discharge tomorrow, and now you are telling he is discharged now. What do you mean? Now or tomorrow? So you are confusing the reader. In view of the above, it could be recommended if you would provide physiotherapy at his home. Not your home, not my home. So no need of this one. At home, that is enough. His home, only one patient. In view of the above, all this long sentence doesn't add much. It's monotonous. Everyone is using and it's no quality at all. And you cannot break the sentence like this. Recommended. 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 You cannot. 3 letters should not come here. Okay. There's a way to break the rules. Okay. Recommended. Okay. In view of the above circumstances. Okay. Right. So let us take this one. Edit. More. Close it. Edit. More. Take a snapshot. I don't know why people write like this. You have to change the style. Okay. In view of the above circumstances, providing physiotherapy sessions at home for regaining mobility comma education regarding safe exercise programs would be profoundly beneficial for Mr. Marquina. Hello? No, just a few more minutes. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, dear. Okay. So, in view of the above circumstances, comma, providing physiotherapists at home for regaining mobility, comma, no need comma here, and so no need providing also. Physiotherapy sessions at home for regaining mobility and education regarding safe exercise programs would be profoundly beneficial for Mr. Marquina. That's all. Okay. So, so in view of the above circumstances, okay, fine. If you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. So queries, no need of the spelling. See, spelling mistake again. Spelling mistake. Queries. 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 That is the spelling. Go to Cambridge Dictionary and check. Okay, why should I type here? Wait. Queries. So Queries. That is the spelling. So queries, plural. So that is the spelling. So, but what you wrote something wrong. I came in between. Why? Okay, if you have any queries, A is looking like you. And here, please, comma must be there here, comma. Okay, but try to improve. Try to improve. Your paper should be like a bride on the marriage day. Beautiful. Okay, next time. Next time I want all these changes. Okay, so if any additional information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's it. If any additional information is required, Please do not hesitate to contact me like that. Right, like that. Okay, A is looking like you. I don't know what it is looking like. Right, very clearly. And what V is looking like Y. Okay, and why this Y went so down? Huh? Why so down? This Y? Huh? Control. Do not, two words, not one word. Okay, to hesitate to contact me. Yours sincerely. Why this Y one hand up to one hand down? Why two hands, two different sizes? Huh? Yours sincerely. What is the spelling of sincerely? Huh? Write each spelling mistake 10 times. Sincerely, Sincerely. Yours sincerely. This is how you have to write. Spelling mistake. Cerely. Okay, spelling mistake. Be careful. Charge nurse. Why N so like this? Why one height? Why so like this? Why this much difference in both the hands? And what is this E? What is this E? Huh? What? Where is this R? Nurse. What is this R? Huh? So make it a standard. Charge nurse. And where? What is this charge nurse? Okay, charge nurse. Working in the national hospital. Working in the national hospital. Sorry. You're a nurse working in the national hospital. Okay, national hospital. And then you are, okay, you are, okay, after surgery. Okay, so this is discharge also. Okay, discharge. Okay, so post-operative ward. Okay, post-operative ward, national hospital. So you could have written there, post-operative ward, post-operative ward, national hospital. So like that, finished. So that is the letter. Yes, sir. Neethu. Hello, Neethu. Hello, Neethu. Can you speak? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can share your experience. How did you feel regarding the session? Yes. File save. Yes, Neethu, you can share your experience. Neethu Sajikumar. Round one. Yes. That round one. Okay. Manuscript. Okay. Yes. Yes, Neethu, you want to share anything? You can share. 30 seconds. I'll wait for you. You have 2 minutes to speak. Yes. And okay. So I think you have a problem. Okay, I have to unmute you. Okay, okay, sorry. Need to, yeah, unmuted again. I already unmuted. Okay, come on, speak. Yes, update.
Sir,
Yes, please. You can share your experience. What did you learn?
yes, yes, sir. Sir, my first letter, sir. I made.
Problem, you're doing fine. You did a lot better than many students. No worries. Okay, share your experience.
Yes, sir. I learned lot of things, sir. Like I don't know how to write the letter. I learned I have to avoid a lot of mistake spelling mistakes, sir.
Okay.
And also I make some grammar mistake.
Okay.
And the structure the I don't know how to organize the letter. That all things I learned now, sir. And I learned about the importance of passive voice, sir. Sorry, the it is about the passive voice, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, can you implement at least 10% of what I suggested you?
Yes, sir. I can.
Just, I'm not asking too much. 10% if you can improve. Next letter, that is enough for me. Okay?
Yes, sir. I
Gradually you
can.
improve. All of a sudden you cannot. Okay?
Mm,
Okay, fine.
okay.
So